Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of our little Let's Play of Galactic Civilization 4 Legendary Edition. As a reminder, this short playthrough is sponsored by the lovely Starduck people, and you can check out the description box down below for more information, as well as where you can pick up the Legendary Edition of Galciv 4 over on the Steams. I am still playing on version 1.7. If you only did play the original OG Galciv 4 over on Epic Games, Legendary Edition really does have a heckin' lots of new stuff going on here. We haven't really even dived into a lot of it, because a lot of it is story stuff and events and things like that that'll pop up. But there's a lot of mechanical changes, including a bunch with like the ground invasion, which may be relevant here soon, because as it turns out, we are not alone in our sector. By the way, how sick is the zoom in distance, right? It's like playing on Google Earth or something like that. It's actually pretty ridiculous, and I love it. Really gives you a lot of sense of scale. We did lose a vessel last episode, a constructor over here, these space dragons, which is more than a little annoying. I think it was the constructor that was maybe getting ready to set up for an economic starbase over here, or maybe I'd sent two to go and pick up the Strontium. I'm not sure. But in any case, that is a little bit annoying. So we're starting to build up a bit of a military, or we're preparing to build up a military, mostly to boop these guys first. I'm not sure we're going to be able to take out the nest, but we should at least be able to keep the actual space dragons under control. But as a secondary thing, it might be relevant for whatever might be going on up in this neck of the woods. I mean, unless it's, no, I was going to say, unless it's another minor race, but we actually have met these guys. Money-wise, we have some. We might be able to pick up a leader. That's a pretty good tech one. We already have a science minister, though. And yeah, we could use some extra governors here. We pick up Connor Leash. Underminer. Reduces resistance civilization. This is individualism. You're very loyal. Responsible for father's death. Not the greatest social value, though, for a governor. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we've got a tech to pick. Let's go weapon systems. That seems to gel with what we're looking for. And we do have another civilization policy slot. What we could do is we could run prototype defense, although we could always switch to this later when we're actually booping the space monsters. I'm actually wondering if we just genius grants for a bit. Not that we have a ton of money. Actually, I think what we should do right now is run experimental derives for a bit. Hopefully I remember to turn this off before we get into space combat, because right now we don't need the hit points, and the movement actually would be useful for just a little bit more exploration of our zone. But in addition to that, this probe here, I'm going to take it off auto explore for a sec. We're going to make sure it goes through the subspace gate. We might have another one. There might be more in this sector, but we've at least know that one, so let's see if we can start exploring that area. What do you got here? Sunny Spot, this is our capital. Building queue is complete. We could upgrade our research centers one more time. Right, we built these unique improvements. That's fine. We're nowhere near our capacity. None of these unique improvements can currently be built. Our production rate is fine. We could maybe consider boosting up our production rate a little bit more, but I kind of think that what I want to do is probably just go in science a bit more here. We could, okay, financially speaking, we could go and work these wealth adjacency bonuses from this Prometheus stone extractor. And maybe I should have just made this a whole wealth block. Maybe coulda, shoulda, but I didn't. Could still be something we build here. We could build financial districts and just loop around it, and then they would start to get more adjacency bonuses with each other. I mean, this by itself is worth tons of cash. I mean, I'm happy I built it, but I'm just wondering if I should have built a wealth district, maybe did the science thing somewhere else. I kind of feel like we could use some money. Maybe this whole section here just gets filled with wealth buildings. I mean, I know there's no terrain bonus. Unless we just work on that in one of our other planets. That's a wealth bonus there, but not that much. And this planet's weird, because it has a bunch of +3 things, but nothing that really kind of works adjacently to one another. So it doesn't, like, lend itself to any sort of obvious combo. Well, let's build these research buildings and see what happens afterwards. Okay, ship to construct. What we could do... Oh, we still don't have the tech to build modules. I don't know about freighters yet. I think... What's your population? You only have the one. We need the what's it called? Like the colonial like clinic or whatever to get a growth rate boost. Did I just build some military ships? Maybe I do. I mean, I know we're still working on some tech, and so we might get some better things that come through here. Why is it recommending the frigate, this frigate Mark II, which is a 204, versus this one, which is a 304? Construction cost slightly higher here, I suppose. It's still, right now it's 3 turns, but there's like rounding and stuff that happens. There's a lot of frigate Mark IIs, weirdly. I guess it's basically recommending this one on cost. Ultimately, we'll be able to make more of these. This first one. Discount price for chain app. I don't know. I'm gonna go for the experiment. Let's do a couple of those and see how we feel. We could go and set up a rally point. Maybe. There's an extension matrix in the capital. Rare ship upgrade. Increase weapon range that it's equipped with. Ooh, disassemble. Disassemble for a bunch of money. Range is pretty strong, though. You know what? I think we could use the cash right now, and I'm mostly going to sit on it and be ready to respond to an event. Oh, dude, that's a little risky. You know what? I'm going to change your mind. You're going to come over here instead. I'm just worried about the space dragons eating colony ship, which would be extremely painful. Hello, Mr. Probulator. All right, now that you've discovered that, I'll put you on Auto Explorer. Same thing here. You've discovered that. You can go on Auto Explorer. That's fine. We still have this probe has been told to go through the subspace gate. See what was on the other side. Oh, I should do some diplomacy here, too. Hold on. Listen, navigators. We've got a neutral relationship. We've got techs the other side doesn't have. If I were to say, listen, I want all your techs. Need more, not much more. There you go, and 21 bucks. We'll trade you these 3 for those. Now, we might want to, like, you know, optimize which techs we actually offer. Denying them the universal translator could deny them the ability to trade with other people. But you know what? I think this is fine. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Asteroid mining. Oh, that's quite good. Yes, colonize Cerberus 3. Yeah, let's do this. This more capacity for the ship so they can put on some more guns. I mean, we at some point we'll want to look at the ship designer, but right now I'm happy to just use some of the pre-built ones. You've got the economy starbase. We could build a military one over here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go and build a mining starbase over here, get both the Promethean and the Atlanteum. That's going to be nice. And this construction ship, I'll probably just get you to go ahead and claim this. All right, asteroid miners. So this is... I'm still disappointed. I know this is a sponsored video, and I should say only positive things. I really want... So like colony ships has the automation button. I really wish asteroid miners had that. Because it would be so nice as a community. Like, you'd still want to micromanage some of them to prioritize certain areas, but overall, I would love the automation on that. So we have these little asteroid belts over here, and if we go and send an asteroid miner there, and yes, we do this, then this whole chunk over here, these are sending extra minerals to the closest planet, so sunny spot in this situation. And yeah, we're going to want to go and do all these little asteroids and get them all hooked up that way. That's why it might be kind of convenient to go and automate. So by getting the tech, we get 2 of them immediately, but now we can build them as well, which is good. And here we go, right through the subspace tunnel. So we've arrived in, wow, this is a really far system. It'll be interesting to see who we meet there. So I'm going to put you on Auto Explorer. Oh, the Yor are here! Ah, Gilbert, self-proclaimed leader of the Church of the True. Your feline humanoids may claim divine guidance, but my adaptable and unwavering your singularity will prove that progressivism prevails. Prepare to witness the true power of synthetic supremacy in our intergalactic conflict. Yeah, hope to greet you in the future. We're going to put a citizen on there. Done. Orbital ship assembly is finished, right? The capacity boost. Shield generators, orbital mining, xenobiology. This unlocks the Colonial Clinic, which would actually be excellent for population growth. Throw down a couple more of these recommended frigates. Colony ship here. What's this place? Class 1. That's a class 18. Let's get someone over there and hopefully we can claim it ASAP. Is that a control relic? Economic relic. Increases colony gross income. That's very nice. Those are some very special relics that we'd like to take control of if we can. Good balance of power here. And yeah, militarily, we still don't have much to be expected. Okay, yeah, I like the Colonial Clinic. Missile system. Yeah, go on. Although if I can specialize in something specific, like maybe kinematics or kinetics, that would be good. All right, you've gone ahead and built a frigate. Now, Vizier here is probably complaining, these people, that they are unprotected. So I'm going to park one of our ships into the planet itself, which will go and eliminate that problem. What do we get? Flagship. Reported discovery, lost cargo. Device appears to be quietly slipped in orbit. Raise the planet's crime rate. Very devious device. So I could do that and increase crime rate of a planet we target. I'll probably just sell it for huge amounts of money, actually. I like that a lot. Yeah, okay. I'm very pleased with this. Oh, we do have a couple of modules, so we can do some upgrades. The Manti look forward to learning about the Church of Gilbert. Excellent. And I have to remember to trade with the Yor as well. Like, if I can get all the tech... Oops, hang on. Oh, you have no money. It's a cheap one here. Need more. There you go. Let's do this. We have tech brokering turned off, so they can't turn around and sell the techs that I have traded to them. All you have is extreme colonization, huh? Yeah, they value military techs quite a bit here. But you still don't have any cash. Hold on. Let's do this. I'm going to deny you some techs. You can use the money. That's fine. Give me extreme colonization. I don't even know if we had any planets that required it right now. But it'll give us a few options. Fusion power plant's quite good for production. Well, although, you know what we can do? We can keep focusing on missile attacks. All right, we do have some terraforming tech, so we can go and do some improvements over here. Manufacturing is fine. Science is really good. Science is great on this planet where we actually haven't developed anything yet. Although now we do have Governor's Mansion, Colonial Clinic. There we go, for a boost to growth. And it specifically will benefit from these population type buildings over here. So pick one of those. Go there. Population management +1 to all that's adjacent to it is nice. It also increases the loyalty, which can be pretty handy. Right, so this is our once per civilization manufacturing booster. Also does pollute. And once per civilization influence booster, which I'm sure we'll build somewhere. I can't rush you. The Wisdom will get you going. This is going to generate Illyrium for us, plus give us some gross income and some adjacent wealth, which we may or may not take advantage of. We'll see. I think we are going to get ready to set up a tech block. Let me unlock this, and then we can do a big group of techie buildings here. Move this to there. We'll get the manufacturing upgrade going. And yes, our Starbase is here. Let's get Advisart, sure, 0G scaling for production. Mining drones. Okay, we're done. We don't have any modules, and we don't have enough of the other resources. And we do have the bazaar over here, so we can do some trading for things. I'm not gonna right now. This frigate. So Sunny Spot has a defender. Vizier 1 has a defender. We're gonna park one at Cerberus 6 so that it will get rid of its we're not defended debuff. And then we're gonna start to assemble a fleet. Okay, we've got some more slots going on over here. This is gonna impact our income, but oops, didn't mean to click. Oh, dang. I keep double clicking because a lot of times that's what you do in these games, but here it's just single click. We'll run prototype defense in a bit, but yeah, let me just run harder the Empire for now, just to boost our capital. So we'll get some more tech going on. 58 tech per turn. I think on turn 34, that is quite a lot of tech rate. Right, we still have this to add ourselves a your citizen. I should use this right away. I should use this in my capital because we have lots of capacity. I do that. And there you go. We got the citizen over here with kind of middling tier stats, but I guess it's okay. You know what? Let's throw you in as a scientist here. You can use more tech, more better, right? I hear technology's pretty good in these 4X games. I mean, I don't know, right? How could I possibly know? But I feel like maybe. All right, missile targeting. Basic shields. I could also just specifically go and unlock, say, Battlecruiser Doctrine. Maybe I'll do that. What is this? The Navigators. One of our esteemed generals has dared to stage a coup against me. We have successfully thwarted his treacherous plans, but he's managed to evade our forces and is taking refuge on your homeworld. It is of the utmost importance that you cooperate in delivering this traitor back to us. We'll find and deliver the traitor, so +1 relationship. Totalitarianism increases, or it's not really a problem. Increased approval, loss of control, irritate the Navigators. And the fugitive's actions are pain for a while. The antics result in a comedy show. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We'll find their traitor, get a relationship boost. I don't know if we'll end up going totalitarian, but it'll give us options. All right, we're going to build a mining ship over here. A couple of good resources. Mining Starbase, go. Ah! First group of our probes returned with canisters containing trace amounts of Promethean. Trace amounts by necessity as the material is incredibly unstable. Will prove vital for our research efforts across a wide variety of applications. Yeah, we need some extra modules. We'll start to look at producing them soon. You know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to push and take this Durantium first, just to expand our borders a little bit more. Although, we are going to colonize that planet already, so that'll give us influence in the area. Okay, never mind. I'll just grab this. Oops, I hit the incorrect button. I hit N for Sentry instead of B for Construct Starbase. That's what I get for using hotkeys. Okay, so we could be building ships, including more military ships. But let me take a beat here. Produce some modules for our starbases. Same thing over here. Our people would like to send a bacon out into the universe, a message to the other Starfang races about how good meat is. Would you like this message to be? A message of peace and hope. We bring you peace. Traditionalism goes up. Persuasion bonus, which helps in diplomacy. +1 diplomacy bonus. We get a penalty to soldiering, which is conquering other planets, like by landing on them. Still not bad. Or waste of time, put resources towards practical manner. Progressivism awareness goes up. Bonus to treasury. Or send a message telling them to prepare for their eventual enslavement. Intimidation, penalty diplomacy, bonus to... I'm going to do this. We're going to lull them into a false sense of security, maybe. We'll take a penalty to soldiering, but the rest of it's going to be really good for diplomacy. All right, an extra frigate made there. What I might do is I will send you to Acceloria, because I think we are probably going to core world that. But at this point, we might just start to assemble a strike team. Now, ideally, I'd like to assemble over here, but I'm worried they're going to get booped before they get strong enough. So I think what we'll do is we'll send you sort of in the middle of this area. We might do something with a rally point there, too. I'm not sure. Hello, constructor. Oh, yeah, we need more. Actually, go here. You should be able to build one construction ship that gets both Thulium and the economic relic. Kryn missionaries. Long ago, this group of Iridium abandoned their empire to follow the religion of the Kryn and began a slow journey through space on a multi-generational pilgrimage. Their ultimate goal is to discover a world with a divine altar they can worship at and base from which they can spread their message. If we construct the altar they're looking for, they would be happy to relocate to our world. If not, they will continue on this journey. What will we do? We can build the altar for them, or they must need supplies, resupply the missionaries at a fair price. I don't know. I'll build the altar. I don't know what the deal with that is. Reward with the couple of citizens. Is that right here? I need a Helios ore, and then I'll be able to build it. Okay. Oh, there's no Helios for sale right now. All right, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Unless I skipped over it, but I didn't. Lyrium, no Helios. Okay. Colony ship. Oh, hello. You do this. Oh my god. As a member of the Manti Cluster, we implore you to assist in our conflict with treacherous Your Singularity. In gratitude for partnership, propose generous reward 220 credits. I can't do a war right now. I don't have any ships. Starbase refinery. I was freaking out because there's a colony ship there. But just beat them to it. Holy cow. Upon landing on Aceloria 1, you quickly realize that it's been inhabited before. Beneath the northern ice, explorers have found a ruined starship with an active leeching field module, which will reduce the shield strength of enemy ships in battle. Your colonists believe they can extract the module, where resulting melt will flood much of the arable land on the planet. Ultimate climate change will kill most of the unique native species. What are your orders? Leave the ship buried. Pacifism. Set aside land from the native species, leave the ship buried, but study its technology. So, either way, we get just as much pacifism stuff, but here is +1 technology. Too much life in the universe as it is. This module will help in military. Oh, we'd lose 2 tiles. No, let's go with this option. This seems like a huge win. Bradley Coyne. Oh, he's got low loyalty. Governor of Cerberus 6 is speaking openly about our incompetence. Other leaders have already begun to take notice, and it's souring their opinion of us. Some of our more soft-hearted advisors suggest this is a normal part of a complex society, while others recommend we take firm action against the governor and the soft-hearted advisors. I'm speaking as mine. Individualism goes up, loyalty goes down. Sometimes the dungeon should fix this. We're losing a little bit of accumulated control. That's fine. You know what? That'll fix his loyalty. I'm okay with this. A little bit of totalitarianism never hurt anyone. Or, okay, that's not actually correct in any way whatsoever, but we're going to do it anyway because it helps us. So we're going to build a mining starbase over here. Thulium is not much to look at. Surprisingly dull in texture and color. It's only in higher dimensions that it shows a true character, a stable form of neutronium, a material of enormous density. It will be a vital component for any number of new systems. In addition to being a mining starbase, we can also build an archaeology lab here so that we can get more benefit out of relics and develop some ascension points. In fact, we're going to go ahead and get a couple of levels of that. Lovely. And then we can still get mining drones. Excellent. Starbase laboratory, 0G scaling. Okay, we're out of modules. Starbase refinery. Gave us a couple of modules. Armor defense theory. Yep. Still feeling the need to build up some military. Okay, frigate. Yeah, you're just going to park there. The Phalanoids. Hello, Phalanoids. Orbital manufacturing diplomacy. I come offering you... Quite dull. Are you totally unwilling? There we go. Something was a little off. Yeah, no one's got any money. Alright, you're fine with that. I'll have to go back and see some of the other ones. What is this? Top 5 civilization, highest citizen approval rating. We're only number 2. That's okay. Scanner readings are inconclusive. One thing for certain, the object is old. As our probe maneuvers around it, the strange device, it becomes clear. Oh, this is our first precursor relic. The beings that made this were vastly more powerful and experienced than we are. It's a privilege to even gaze upon their work. And we met the Iconian refugees. Gilbert, ruler of the Church of the True Gilbert. I, Iso the Wise, extend my paw in greeting. As the leader of the Iconian refuge, a faction revered for our wisdom and enigmatic ways, I propose an alliance. Together we shall conquer our rivals and secure dominance in this intergalactic conflict. So you're unwilling to trade planetary invasion. But mobilization and Xeon entertainment you would do. I think that's too much. There we go. Groovy. Okay. Yeah, we're just massively increasing the rate at which we're teching up. I mean, I think it's good to, like, in a sense, it's good to have balanced weapons. In a sense, it's good to, like, focus on, like, beefing one category up as much as possible. I'm going to continue until we've dealt with the space dragons. I'm going to keep working on some tech. What is this? Gather components from alien shipwrecks in 3 different worlds. Oh, we finished that. Our engineers have analyzed the wrecks and used them to devise a prototype that makes use of this alien technology. Prototypes are unique ships that are specific to our civilization. They're built at shipyards, and while powerful once destroyed, they're lost forever. You should consider building one to help explore the galaxy. Okay, we'll take a look at our shipyards in just a second here. Cerberus, oh yes, has the very good base tech input. Does not have a shipyard yet, which we should probably do. I think we should get... I'm going to go ahead and... If I unlock this... No, never mind. I'm going to do that. Then we can start working on a big tech center here. I think I'll build a regular research district there, and then we'll put something in the middle that buffs everything. Like the Galactic mainframe. Actually, if we can build Khazar's mainframe... This is a wonder, right? Galactic achievement. If we build that right there, it would be quite good. We should send some supply ships to Cerberus. I don't know if they'll get there in a relevant amount of time, but you can use it for something else. Get ready for this. That frigate, stay there. Actually, I should probably put you on sentry, because it's going to bug me in return. On the other hand, it's going to make me remember that this is going on. Cerberus, yeah, it didn't get an economic starbase. That's what it got destroyed. We don't need planetary invasion. Again, I could go and focus on things over here. I do really like to get the cheap stuff. You know? Discounts are good. Flagship discovered an artifact suspected to be of Dreadlord origin. It's a weapon of terrifying power, able to instantly damage an entire enemy fleet. One must decide whether to preserve it for potential usage or dismantle it. We could add it to a fleet, or... That's not a ton of money. You know what? I'm going to secure the weapon artifact. Is that it? Damages a fleet. I don't know if I just got this or what. We got a cycle in the shop over here. There we go. Helios ore. We need to buy one. Could buy 2, but 1 should be enough. Over in Sunny Spot here. I'm going to build this altar. +1 to approval and influence. I don't know. I'm going to end up building a lot of that. Maybe I'll tuck it over here. We can build a few adjacent things afterwards. But completing this quest is going to be useful. Also, you need a colonial clinic. I'm going to delay the upgrade research, but we will finish the manufacturing. Yeah, you need more growth happening. Oh, a lot of cultural progress available. What do we get from pacifism? Constructor ships, right? We already did. Charity, reduce the global crime, spawns a support ship. Peacekeeping, all leaders gain the peacekeeping trait. Starbase range +1. I mean, do we lean into our pacifism mean? I don't know. Egalitarianism, we got fairness. Right, this generates a bunch more influence. Could look at, like, influential type victories. I mean, I am going to want to pick one of these lines to push down. I do like interdependence a lot as an end cap. We've got the big discount for collectivism. Let's go ahead and do this. We've never invested in it. We're going to start. Homeworld influence may or may not be all that important now, but Sunny Spot's borders might grow out a little bit faster. Okay, you are going to put on Sentry now. because you are going to be parked there for a little while. Oh, Gilbert, my feline adversary, ruler of the Church of the True Gilbert. I, Seredwin, lead the mighty Zaloxi, a faction of indomitable warriors driven by nihilism and a thirst for power. Prepare to witness the might of the carbon-based overlords who shall crush your collectivist ambitions. Oh, we love working with criminals. We're reasonable and open to new deals. You don't have any tech, we don't, which makes me sad because it would be great to pick it up. On the other hand, it's clearly a sign that we are mega ahead tech-wise. Let's take a look at things. We're actually third on military might. We really can't project much military power right now, but this is going to be good for diplomatic purposes, a little less likely for people to jump on us. And yeah, we've got a little bit of defense. It mostly, I think, is indicating the fact that a lot of our opponents haven't gone ahead and developed a lot of military, which is nice. Discover here, I'm going to go for extended reinforced hull, which gives us some base hit points plus percentage. We can also get percentage hit points from crew quarters. Extended reinforced hull, obviously a lot more, but it does cost 3 durantium. Still, I think it's worthwhile, especially to get like some flat hit points that we can then multiply later on. Only one of these can be built per player. Oh, would this be a replacement to my old flagship? Okay, but we can build a Raptor. So we're going to do that. And then, yeah, we're probably going to start on our battle cruisers. I don't know why it's making multiple copies of this. They look... This one is slightly cheaper. Armor rating, missile attack. Oh, I could mouse over some of these, too. So you have evasion versus armor. Slightly different defense. And that is going to be defensive. I think I was thinking of something else. Oh, probably more modules. But I think this is a good idea. Speaking of modules, we do have some. Should make use of it. Well, Cerberus does have a starbase, unless that's just one of the miners. That might be the mining station. Orbital mining is up. For more extractor upgrades, Comstack. Research leads to a weak AI as well. Planetary invasion. Some free modules from completing this. I'm going to go computing substrates. I mean, tech has kind of been our vibe. But you know what's better than having good tech? Having more gooder tech. Always more gooder. Well, although, I mean, you know, all the tech in the world can't help you if you're going to die to something, but pro tip, let's try to avoid dying. Ooh, movement speed's always nice. You know, it is actually very handy. Oh, we've got another subspace gate over here. Hold on. Let me see if I can spot an exploration ship of ours that's not too far. This little probe here. Go there. Supply ships. Where we were sending that? To Vizard? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Vizard was the plan. Okay. Oh, Raptor. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure. Maybe that wasn't where we're supposed to go. Was it supposed to go to Cerberus or something? I don't know. Maximum fleet size is really useful. Makes a big difference in combat. Oh, there we go. After generations on board the ship, the Iridian missionaries are thankful to finally have a world to settle on. Though the Shock-new culture takes some adjustment, they tend to the Criniac altar and make good neighbors to those around them. There you go. 2 citizens, culture point, diplomatic capital. If we look at Sunny Spot, we indeed do have some new citizens, which is good because we're probably going to want to build some more colony ships. There you go. This supply ship. There. You have a trade. You want to offer me Illyrium and open borders for orbital mining. I'm going to accept. Just because I'm generally going to be inclined to accept. I actually had meant to go and do some open borders deals, because I think we can actually sell open borders for like a couple of bucks. No, maybe we can't. It is mutual, though. You got some tech again. The planetary invasion? Yeah. Maybe we should research planetary invasion just because everyone's always... Okay. Let me get this... Do it that way. Fusion power plant. Interstellar cabinet. Oh! And then we definitely need some new leaders. Because we have room for more positions over here. Okay, I need one of my neighbors to make money. Oh, hey, you know what? I have so many neighbors, and presumably we've probably found more homeworlds. We need to set up trade routes. Cerberus. Your tech output, or your production output's pretty damn bad. We do need a clinic, though. The adjacent population. That's approval boost. Hang on, I just remembered what we're doing. We might have gotten beaten to some stuff. Although we need some housing, actually, because we're going to hit a cap. We could do that as an orbital thing. Or we could at least do the growth from an orbital thing. Although we need money for all those things. Oh. Alright, restorative herbs does have the growth boost. Oh, this place that we expanded to has more research. That's nice. This will sort of get in the way of some of the research boost, but not really. So yeah, I think we're going to go Galactic mainframe, and then I'm just going to surround all this with research. Now, maybe I'm doing too much research. Hey, we got you too. Maybe I'm doing too much research, right? Maybe we're going to get tons of tech, but we're not actually going to be able to activate it. But I got to think that a lot of tech is a fairly good idea. Right? I mean, it's hard to argue with that. On our homeworld here, we're probably going to go and add more manufacturing at this point. Right? I think because we've got some planets that are clearly specialized tech side, I think we're probably going to look into something like that. So I'll probably just go and expand here just so we can build right here another tech center, for example. Okay. Folks, I think we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Thanks a lot for watching another episode. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.